And now, the man you're about to witness is one of the most controversial comedians in Omaha history. When he speaks, the people listen, and they don't always like what they hear. Give it up for the fifth horseman, Joe Hopkins.
I feel good. Knew that I would now. I feel nice. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your host, Addy Herman.
Oh my God. What's up, Ibn Tavern? Make some noise if you're with me, huh? Welcome to Quik Draw Comedy, a show about redemption. In an era of cancellation, we offer you a second chance. Tonight, comedians will have not one, but two opportunities to perform stand-up comedy. I'm your host, Addy Herman, and the man to my right is Mr. Clem Jameson. He is my co-host. That's right. And he's also an absolute assassin on the soundboard. Comics, you will have two... That's right. That's the second thing that'll happen. All right, comics, tonight you will have 2 minutes to make us laugh. When you hear this sound, finish your joke, because when you hear this sound, you're dead. Go ahead and step down. Don't worry, you will have a second chance to come up here, followed by a discussion with our panel. On deck, we have the dark force known as Joe Hopkins. But coming to the stage right now, make it loud for Quik Draw's very first regular, Rashad Vaughn.
How you guys doing? Damn, okay. I'm not. Thank you, Sam. Sam, I am. I love green eggs and ham. No Diddy. No Diddy, no homo. Speaking of which, the Huskers won. I'm not too excited about that because I grew up in Nebraska and I fucking hate the Huskers. Ain't that ironic? You know, domestic violence is down, but I got arrested last night. That's why I wasn't here last night because, you know, I got arrested for domestic violence, you know, for beating up the pussy. So, yeah, it was worth it. So I went to jail. So it was worth it. That pussy was so good, man. Pussy was so good, and I just had to beat it up again. So and beating up again. But you know, recently I just learned that in life that, you know, you love your enemies, you know, because your enemies always gonna be the same, but hate your friends because your friends will always change. You know, your friends always change because one minute you be like, hey, what's up? How you doing, friend? And then the next minute, you know, best friend becomes strangers. You be like, hey, how you doing, Sarah? Fuck you. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I just said hi. And then you come to find out she, you know, from the grapevine, Sarah, you know, she said that you were talking bad about her. You said that she's ugly. She don't take a bath. She fucked one of your homies. I'm like, well, all the above. That's true, she did. She fucked all my homies. I was trying to get with her, then my homie fucked her. So I just say, well, she's an enemy. So, you know, and she fucked, yeah, my homie was an enemy. So I had to like, you know what, fuck you and fuck my enemy. So, yeah, anyways, I'm going to be black and back. I'm Rashad Vaughn, thank you very much.
Rashad Vaughn, ladies and gentlemen, with a cry for help. That was very nice. I like that a lot. All right, on deck we have, and he told me to write this down, Syrian Jew Sam. But coming to the stage right now, the fourth horseman, Joe Hopkins.
Well, I went down to Springfield and I couldn't find a Haitian at all. Turns out it's not Springfield, Nebraska, it's Springfield, Ohio. Because I was just hoping to lure them back to my neighborhood where we have too many cats, and my neighbors raise chickens and geese, and I was just hoping that we could clean up the neighborhood and feed the immigrants at the same time. But I'm not going clear to Ohio. And I was also hoping to do some research for casting a new series of shows, television shows that will never be shown. Such as, today we're in Springfield, Ohio, visiting the Haitian community. And for our episode of shows that will never be shown, we're gonna do The Real Mythbusters. And today we're gonna find out, is there really more than one way to skin a cat? And now back to our regularly scheduled program, Lassie. The last time, on our last episode, Lassie's parents decided to take a long overdue second honeymoon. And little Timmy and Lassie went to stay with his great aunt, Christy Nome, governor of South Dakota. Arr, arr, arr. What is it, Lassie? Did you find some pheasants for me to shoot? Arr, arr. Little Timmy found pheasants. That's right, you don't know how to hunt. Timmy, down here, Aunt Christy. What? Down in a well? You worthless dog, you can't even protect Timmy, can't hunt?
Joe Hopkins, everybody. Fitting into Lassie.
As
yeah.
a resident of Springfield, Nebraska, I will say we do have a serious cat problem down there. So if anybody knows any Haitians, send them our way.
Sure, yeah. I think we'll be getting some folks from the bar involved over there. That'll be good. I like that Joe just left the goddamn cat head sitting up there. That's now the bar stool forever.
Whoever wants it. My wife doesn't want it anymore, so I decided to do set. I can just get rid of it.
All right, we're gonna figure this out on the second round. On deck we have Lucas Schneider. Coming to stage right now, Syrian Jew Sam.
All right, that was a tough act to follow. I got to take off my shirt here. I just came back from church. They wouldn't let me wear this at church. Sorry. You guys are seeing my hairy butt. Anyway, fuck. I couldn't wear this at church. All right, so anyway, how are you guys doing? You guys don't care. So I got this free shirt at Club Omaha. I entered a strip contest, and they were like, fuck, man, just stop stripping, and we'll give you the free shirt. Well, I had all. You guys are probably wondering about my handkerchief, where I heard something about the towel ban, so I didn't have a full towel to wear. I always thought Afghans were carpets and doormats. Turns out I wasn't that far off the way people treat them. My name is Muhammad Moses Samir Wakana Wadani Al-Tani Al-Akhir Ibn Thalit. By the way, I'm Irish. I actually cross-trained with the IRA. Any Irish people in the house? Yeah, you guys are so fucking lucky. You only have 2 terrorist groups to choose from. Fucking IRA and Sinn Féin. I got Hamas, Al-Qaeda. Fucking, I can't even keep track. Oh, shit. Hamas, Fatah, Hezbollah, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, the PLO. Boko Haram, RZA, and IDF. God, it's so fucking confused. I don't know which one to join. So I actually cross-trained with them, but with the IRA, but there was a little conflict of interest. They want to drink themselves to death, and I want to blow myself up. Fuck, I'm a Syrian Jew, so whether I bomb or kill, I'm explosive either way. But guys, have you really ever met a Syrian hamster? They're so cute and friendly. Ask for directions, and they'll not only help, I'll invite you to a wheel race. What about the fucking Syrian people? The hamsters out there are hosting tea parties while we're there blowing each other up. What the fuck, man? It's like the hamsters aren't peacekeeping, and we're still missing the peace memo. Yeah, you guys should be a little scared. I'm using a wired mic with all these cords and cables and clickers. I might accidentally blow something up. All right, guys, thank you.
Syrian Jew Sam, everybody. I had to look down and make sure that I fucking said that name right.
I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but Joe Hopkins was sitting back here like this the whole time. He's like, go ahead, mother. Go ahead.
I've been waiting for this moment my
That's
whole
right.
life. Even with the cat head on, he could still aim pretty well.
That's right.
All right, on deck we have fucking Z, who is probably not going to make it to his time slot because he is a drunk. But coming to the stage right now, I want you to make it loud for Lucas Schneider.
Sorry to break the streak, but I'm leaving with my clothes exactly how they are. I'll just try to rely on my joke writing. Hopefully that'll do it. Anyway, so how did you guys learn about sex? Yeah, I remember watching porn on Motorola Razr flip phone. So seemed revolutionary at the time, but looking back on it, it's kind of like watching the video of the Wright brothers trying to fly. It's a little disappointing, And this was back in the days when 3G was just a big city myth. So, I had to take my ass down to the library and get an anatomy book, and good God knows I wouldn't have checked it out because I wouldn't want my name attached to that. Go to a back dark corner and do some studying. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's a commercial you're not going to hear for the library on PBS, is it? Learn to fuck good at your local library. Now back to Sesame Street. I'm finger fuck Elmo. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4 fingers. Nookie sound like cookie. Doesn't taste like cookie. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, that's right. Sesame Street's a red light district now. Oscar's making big money to live in that trash can. And my God, you should see the way Big Bird swallows a worm. I tell you what. People come from miles. Holy shit. Well, that took 10 seconds shorter than I thought it was going to, so I'm just going to leave it there. I'll see you guys here in a little bit.
Lucas Schneider, ladies and gentlemen. Coming on in. Has anybody here seen Z? All right, checks out. Okay, on deck, we have Ben Webb, coming to the stage right now, our first lady of the night, Taryn Perez.
All right, guys, I don't want to brag, but I did go on a first date the other day, and it was like a really great date, okay? In the middle of it, I thought, man, damn, boyfriend material. And anytime that happens, I'm on a date. I do start following the golden rule that I have, that my Savior, Lord Ludacris, taught me. And that is to be a lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets, okay? So I kept it ladylike, all right? Which means I just didn't fuck him into getting a second date, okay? I didn't show that I was a hoe. I didn't let him know that I tried to fill the hole in my heart by filling the hole in my vagina, all right? And don't want to brag again, but he does want to fuck me, all right? But we were talking about things, and he was like, yeah, I want you to go down on me. And I was like, cool, but you're going to go down on me, right? Thinking it was a rhetorical question. And he said, no, I don't eat pussy. And I said, I'm sorry, what? You don't eat pussy? In this economy? I mean, have we seen the prices of groceries right now? Sometimes the only thing I can't afford to eat is pussy. And then when I said, well, why don't you do it? Just trying to figure out. He goes, well, because I just don't like to do it. Well, cool, man. I don't like to, chug down cum, but I suck it up and do it anyways because I'm a fucking adult. What's crazy is that he was a Catholic, and I'm like, I know for a fact, and I'm a Catholic. In the Bible, it says an eye for an eye. Motherfucker, it's the same thing. It's head for head. All right? Thank you, guys.
All right. Taryn Perez, everybody. Good Catholic girl. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're going to get a cum champ chant going in here in a little bit. That'll be second round. Hell yeah. God, I love it when you guys bring new material. That's always such a pleasant experience for me. All right, on deck, we have Karaoke with Summer, but coming to the stage right now, fan favorite of the show, Ben Webb.
Yes. Well, I'm aware of what I've got going on, but I try to do my best to be optimistic and wear professional enough attire so you're not distracted. You can focus on the funny and have fun. I go to big and tall shops, which have their shirts in large, extra large, all of that, as every other spot does, but they also have extra large tall, 2XL tall. It gives you a little extra material that you could tuck in your shirt and have the dignity of not traumatizing audiences when you reach your arm above shoulder level. So I do my best to buy that for you, because I love you. I want to do my best not to commit a fashion fupa faux pas. That's what I'm trying to avoid. because I've got some Scottish, some Native American in my past, and apparently 1/80th kangaroo. I've kind of got a thing brewing there. I'm doing my best to lose some weight to ward that off, because it's the kind of thing that you can twerk when you sneeze without turning around. You know, that kind of thing? I want to avoid that at all possible. So we'll see if I can beat the Reaper. I believe that cursive writing has origins with someone that was autistic in the past, that it's the fidget spinner of the past. Somebody really enjoyed having their pen to paper so much that they devised a way where they didn't have to leave it at all. They could just swoop and swirl and all of that. And some of you may scoff at that, but think of what has happened when they've taken cursive out of schools. Anxiety levels and all that way up, right? Yeah, bring cursive back to schools and let's keep that mental illness down. That's what I'm doing, yeah. It's a theory. I'm a comedian. What do I know? Lots. But that's what we'll pretend anyway. So we'll see how this one goes and how the next one goes as well. So enjoy karaoke over summer.
Ben Webb, everybody. Fantastic. All right. Okay, so coming to the stage right now, the man you are about to see is not a comedian, but is one of my funniest friends. Over a lifetime, he has memorized thousands of songs, but has never once learned how to sing. You're about to hear lyrics from a song throughout our days gone by. You will then have 1 minute to name that song. Please join me in welcoming Karaoke with Summer.
Okay, well, you guys know how it works. Here you go. Fame and fortune is a magnet. It can pull you far away from home. With a dream in your heart, you're never alone. Dreams turn into dust and blow away. Well,
1 minute on the clock, please.
There you go. And this was a big song. Big.
I've never heard this song before, I'll just tell you that.
I guarantee you have.
I guarantee I haven't.
You have. When you're driving your truck down the road, got the radio on, yeah.
I don't know a single station that I listen to that this song would be on. Yeah.
Here we go. Fame and fortune is a magnet. It can pull you far away from home. With your dream in your heart, you're never alone. Dreams turn into dust and blow away.
Sounds like the My Little Ponies theme song or something.
My Little Pony? Maybe. Maybe. They might have used that tune.
Any guesses? All right, play that song. You tone-deaf bastard.
I heard it.
This song's so old they didn't have a music video for it. That's crazy.
That's actually true. I looked all over and could not find a single music video.
It is 1966. This song was #1.
And it was performed by Dionne Warwick.
Dionne Warwick.
Dionne Warwick's a woman? A woman?
Yes.
Yeah, and the writers of the song were Burt Bacharach and Hal David.
Okay.
They had 12 #1 songs.
All right, Summer. Let's not try to clutter this up too much with other people they won't know.
Yeah.
So how you doing, buddy? Nobody got the song.
Yeah, nobody got the song. They get those country songs, you notice.
That's right.
They get that. Yeah.
What do you think attributes to them getting country music more than other songs?
They're a country crowd.
They're a country crowd. Are you guys a country crowd?
Just Rashad and Samir, I think. Right.
Yeah. 3 in a row, they got them. Wow. That never happened at this.
Well, you stopped it today, buddy.
Yeah.
You said these guys are having too much fun. Let's stop this.
And a #1 song, a Dionne Warwick #1 song. Missed. Well, okay.
Yeah, what do you think about them missing a Dionne Warwick song, Summer?
Well, you know, for a long time, Addy, I tried to stay out of the 60s. And once we step over in that line, ooh, I know a bunch about that. So here we go. Here's
Tried
one
to
of them.
stay out of the 60s. Well, you spent the first 10 years of your life in there.
Well, you know, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Try not to go back.
I remember, and I did one they missed the other time was a song 1970 that knocked 3 times on the ceiling. That was one of them. They didn't get that one either.
Are you referencing other songs they didn't get from
That's
weeks
right.
back in the
Yeah,
podcast?
yes.
Yep. Yeah, great touchstone for the whole group. Yeah.
So Summer, Dionne Warwick was actually a coworker of yours, right? The Psychic Friends Hotline?
I wasn't on that hotline.
Oh, okay.
I do wish, what was her name that with the, he's cheating on you and all. She made like $1 billion. But
you're talking about Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo, and she had $500 million in fines. So
What was her biggest song?
That cut it down. I don't think she did music.
Ah, okay.
She could pull 2 cards and say he's cheating on you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't have any music because, as you and I both know, a jailbird don't sing.
Yeah, and a jailbird don't fly.
Oh, a jailbird don't fly.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. They were as receptive to that one as they were to the song tonight. That's fantastic.
And like I say, it was a #1 song in its day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, when there was only 4 songs in existence, it's easy to be #1.
There was a few more than 4.
Yeah?
This goes back. I mean, they could have done Irving Berlin. They could have done, one of the biggest selling songs of all time.
Who's they?
The people that run the Billboard charts and the other charts.
Oh,
that
the
chart
Illuminati?
songs. They may be involved with them. Hell, I don't know.
Well, sure. We all know that the Illuminati runs the Billboard Top 40 hits.
I know that somebody in the 60s that was powerful sits in prison now. Phil Spector.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was his big hit?
Well, the song, the group Ronnie and the Ronettes, most of them were his songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so what's been going on in your life, Summer, over the last week since we've seen you on Quik Draw?
Well, I tell you, what to me was the most fun was when we all went and played disc golf yesterday. I thought that was a hoot. It was a new course for me. And it was a par 3 course, although I certainly did not believe every hole was par 3.
Yeah.
And he made it well known that this is not a par 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some of them should have at least been 4, Clem. And they were not 3s.
Yeah, this may be a surprise, you guys, but Summer is really good at disc golf. He's incredible.
I parred 3 holes out of 9
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, I've never seen a guy in Birkenstocks just crushing a disc golf course before. But
I wasn't wearing Birkenstock. I was wearing these shoes.
yeah,
but
that's what we call a joke in the industry.
Well,
but, we'll move
you
on.
really can't get that grip with Birkenstock that you need,
Sure. And Birkenstocks don't have back straps on them, do they?
Some do. I have a pair that does, yes.
How many pair of Birkenstocks do you own?
4 pair, probably.
4 pair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 4
Well,
pair.
that's fun.
Oh, yeah, they're comfortable beyond belief. Yeah,
Oh, I'm
absolutely.
sure. A million white women can't be wrong.
Yeah, that's right. When I first started buying Birkenstock, it said made in West Germany.
Yeah.
So, now it just says made in Germany.
Well, sure. There was that whole wall that came tumbling down. That was we were watching a documentary about that.
Yeah,
man.
with Gorbachev, and yeah, we were watching that.
Sure.
Say what you want, but there wasn't any Mexicans in West Germany when the wall was up.
That is absolutely true.
That's right. They kept him out.
That's right.
Yeah, but there was the Stasi.
The Stasi. That's right. Those East German police have no sense of humor.
No, they don't.
So, who was your hero growing up?
Who was my hero growing up? Probably sports figures. I thought a lot about the Dallas Cowboys in the day.
You thought a lot about them?
Yeah.
You wanted to be a Dallas Cowboy, or you wanted to?
Well, I knew I was too small to ever be a football player, but
You knew that as a young child. you knew that as a young child. You said, "I'm never going to be that big."
Well, yeah. When I saw the size of those, and what always amazed me, I have a Tom Landry story. We won't necessarily go into that, but a lot of people that just saw him standing on the sideline with the Cowboys and all thought he was kind of a short guy, and in fact, he was 6'4".
Wow.
Yeah,
Bad
I met him,
posture,
and I
huh?
was like, "Wow, those guys are fucking huge."
So you were thinking about him maybe in a sexual way, or what was it?
No, I was thinking about him in a short man's stature versus a tall man's stature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you say you were thinking about him. I mean, what were you thinking about?
Well, this was a great coach, on America's team, and I lived in Texas at the time and was going to the school, and when he came in, that was like somebody really big coming in.
Yeah, he was 6'4".
Yeah, he was 6'4", but it was the coach of the Dallas Cowboys, the longtime coach of the Dallas Cowboys. He shook all of our hands,
shook all your
even
hands.
though we lost the game. We lost the game. We played.
Your football team lost the game?
Yeah, we played Tom Landry's daughter's school, so we lost to them.
Yeah.
And, we were feeling kind of down, and Landry came in there and said, you guys have a great defense, and da-da-da-da. Even though if we had a great defense, they wouldn't have scored so damn many touchdowns now, would they?
Yeah, that sounds like fake news.
I didn't argue with him.
Well, that's a beautiful tale throughout the times of Tom Landry and how tall he is.
Yeah.
And nobody got the song this week, unfortunately, so there will be no winner of Karaoke with Summer.
Or Slim Jims.
Well, I think I'll handle the Slim Jim distribution.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
If these guys get some pep in their step, I might start handing them out.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to get clear on it, bro.
Hell yeah. Well, sure. I might go ahead and hand out some Slim Jims later on in the evening. But is there anything you'd like to let these folks know before I get you out of here?
Well, yeah, the date is it the 21st, the Backline? Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
September...
Saturday, September 21st at the Backline Comedy Club. And you see the lineup there. I wonder if they'll all make it. But, that's another
Well,
deal.
statistically speaking, no. Some of them will probably overdose before the week's over.
Or be in jail, or be, in
And that's just one guy we're talking about.
I actually did tell the one guy, like, hey, if you go to jail, can you have your bail bondsman actually let me know so that we can rebook? And he agreed to it, so that's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he wanted the bondsman to call you to get money.
No, I'm not the money guy.
No,
Yeah.
you're not the money guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the sound guy.
You don't have a budget for that. I understand.
Yeah, we don't have a budget to bail our people out of jail, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, I understand.
Yeah, we're not the government.
Sure, no.
Hell yeah, man. Well, let's hear it for Karaoke with Summer.
Thank you.
All right, guys, on to our second round. On deck, we have Joe Hopkins coming to the stage right now, Rashad Vaughn.
They was talking about me possibly not showing up because, going to jail, Yeah, domestic violence, beating up the pussy, so, Speaking of women, I don't like when women who don't have any ass, you know what I mean? Because it don't turn me on. It's like, how can I beat my nuts and you don't got no damn ass? It's like... it's like looking at bakery. You at a grocery store, you're looking at bakery, you look at a piece of chicken, right? And it's no damn meat, like, in the fucking chicken bone. It's just fucking bones. That's how I feel when some of these women don't have no ass. And you can tell when women who don't have no ass, they just poke it out, like start walking with their ass, trying to make it seem like they have ass, but they really don't have ass. And I'm like, you fucking doing too damn much, because girl, you don't got no ass, but you trying to make it seem like you got ass by just poking out, so I remember one time, I was checking out this girl. She didn't have no ass, and I'm like, I was like, I don't know how can I fucked her from the behind, because if I would have fucked her from behind, I probably would have killed her, like literally killed her. It would just be bones on bones. It'll be bones on top of bones, and I'm like, how can I put my dick in the fucking between her ass, and she don't got no fucking ass? So it's like fucking a skeleton, for Halloween, Like, it's crazy. So I'm like, damn. I don't know if I can date her. She don't got no damn ass, but I mean, gotta at least have some ass. So I can fucking, I hate to say it. Eat it. Yeah, eat it. I said it. So I said it. Well, to the interview portion, how you guys doing?
Smooth transition from Rashad Vaughn, everybody. How's it going, buddy?
I'm doing well. I'm here.
You're here and you're straight. All right, so man, I mean, as always, so many things to talk about.
Oh God.
So you've been having trouble with ladies pretending to have ass and not having ass. Is that correct?
Yes.
You say they've been poking it out and walking kind of weird?
Yes.
Well, you got to stop fucking women with multiple sclerosis. That's your first step.
Okay.
I had an aunt. She had a cane from a very young age, and I always thought she had a fat ass. Turns out her spine was just all crooked.
Oh.
Shouts out to Aunt Valerie. Hope you're doing well.
Shout out to Auntie. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Yeah, Rashad's gonna skeet. All right.
Yeah.
Fucking a skeleton, that's just necrophilia.
I mean, that's how it feels when a woman with
What's the most light woman you've ever had sex with?
light woman.
Lightest woman. I'm sure you made her weigh herself before and after.
She's probably a small woman.
Yeah, that's kind of where we were going.
Yeah, she was small.
She was a small woman.
Small Latina. Yeah.
A small Latina? I didn't know that existed.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them in here in the bar on the other side. I'm pretty sure. So.
There's a lot of small Latinas. Okay, fantastic. We won't let Trump know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I liked it. Bone on Bone. That was funny. That's the Springfield, Ohio story right there. Bone on Bone.
Yes. Yes.
You really touched on domestic violence a lot in this one. Is everything okay?
Yes, everything all right. Just beating up the pussy. So.
You've been beating up the pussy.
Yeah.
That's right. Have you gotten laid recently?
Yeah, recently.
How recently?
Recently.
Last November?
No.
That was the last answer we got like 3 weeks ago, so I'm just curious.
Wow, good memory, Clem.
Yeah, well, I mean, I edit the damn episodes, and I hear his voice a lot. So.
I'll tell you what, you just earned yourself a Slim Jim.
Oh, shit.
Damn, that's fucking racist.
Here, put your head down, Rashad. I'm going to see if I can make it over the top of you. Hey.
No Diddy. Pause. No Diddy.
Yeah, no Diddy. Well, that brings me to my next point. You said green eggs and ham, no Diddy.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, I was quoting from my favorite book as a child, Dr. Seuss, Green Eggs and Ham.
Okay.
And his name is Sam. Shout out to you, Sam. You know, the future of comedy. I said it. Cosign. Thank you. And I'll just play on words, being a wordsmith that I am. And,
Sure.
So that's how.
What's your favorite part of that book? Like, what plot point really got you, like, to make it your favorite?
When he finally ate the green eggs and ham.
Really?
Yeah.
And what happened after he ate the green eggs and ham? I'm not familiar with this book. Is it's famous?
Yeah, Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell you been at?
Yeah.
Classic. He knows. He was probably like there when he made it. Best friends with Dr. Seuss. Ain't that right, Summer?
Well, Summer eats green eggs and ham, but that's just because it's all in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green eggs and green ham, or just green eggs and
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, me. I ain't read the book in so long.
Man.
We need Rachel back here to say, "Shut the fuck up, Summer." That was my favorite part last week.
Oh yeah,
She did
man.
like 6 times.
Yeah.
There's not enough anger in this room yet.
Yeah. Shout out to Rachel.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, she was on the show last night. We had a hell of a show here. It was a lot of fun. So you said "Beat My Nuts." I don't know what that is, but I think it should be on a Hallmark card.
Yeah, sponsored by Rashad Vaughn from the great fellas of Quik Draw Comedy.
Sure.
no
You
Diddy.
like beat nuts. Man, you were on fire tonight, buddy.
you on
Hell
fire,
yeah.
Summer. You want the mic?
No, don't give him back the mic. He'll sing another fucking Diane Keaton song or whatever the fuck.
Diane Warwick. She's a legend. Dionne Warwick.
I thought Dionne Warwick was an NFL coach.
No, she's a famous singer from the 60s and 70s.
Okay, well, you should have got the song then.
Yeah, she's Whitney Houston aunt. Yeah, rest in peace, Whitney Houston.
Oh, did you guys know that Summer is going to be hosting Quik Draw on Tuesday?
Are you? Ooh.
Yeah. I cannot wait.
Me either. I cannot wait.
Neither.
I'm going to sit right there and set off firecrackers.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, but I just got my work cut out for me Tuesday. I know it already.
Yeah, you're going to have to cut around all the racial slurs.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So let's see here. You got laid recently, you said, which may or may not be last November.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. What are your thoughts on organized religion?
Organized religion. Well, I don't follow religion because I follow the Lord. God, I'm a very spiritual person. Religion separates people, and I hate when people try to like force you to believe what they believe. I'm like, dude, I believe in God, and I don't believe in what the hell you're talking about. So
More of a free agent.
Yeah.
Were you raised in a religious home?
Yes, I have. I went to church. I raised Baptist. I went to church every Sunday in a black household. You have to go to church every Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a lot of black Baptists, you know?
Yeah, my grandfolks are Baptists, yes.
Do they baptize you?
No, I'm not. No.
That makes sense that a black church wouldn't baptize people.
I mean, they do, but
Damn,
but
he went there.
They do, they do, but I haven't. To my knowledge, I haven't been baptized, but I would like to.
You'd remember it, I feel like. I remember being baptized, and I can swim.
Yeah, I don't remember being baptized, but I would like to be baptized. So.
Would you like to be baptized?
Yeah.
We can arrange that. I'm an ordained minister. We could actually arrange that.
Wow.
I don't trust you.
I'm not going to drown you, Rashad. Like, what do you think I'm going to do?
Man, I can't swim.
I'll get you, like, floaties or something.
No, man.
Hell yeah, I guess
Yeah, you gonna try to kill me, knowing you.
No, nobody's going to try to kill you.
So you can profit off the special that we.
I mean, I'm going to film it if I do, but it's not going to be intentionally killing you. It'll be accidental.
Clem is the only guy who would film baptisms. He'd be like, yeah, this is content.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. This is content. This is great, great for the episode, great for the podcast.
Hell yeah. So you were raised in a Baptist home. You kind of moved away from the religious side, but you kept a relationship with the Lord, huh?
Yeah. You know, because my grandparents, you know, always keep relationship with God. My grandparents, my mother always told me keep a relationship with God and stuff like that. So always been spiritual. You know, I'm like, yeah, I always follow the Lord. You know, try to, you know, getting back to reading the Bible. So, you know, trying to get close.
Well,
not to
that's
scare
good.
y'all, not to scare y'all. You know, I know.
No,
especially, you know, certain white folks like, oh my God, he's talking about God. You know, like yes, that's my belief, not you guys' belief.
Well, it's all right. You know, everybody's allowed to have their own feelings.
Yeah,
There's
you have
some
your own
people-
beliefs. You know, that's why in school they taught us not to talk about religion and politics, and that's why I keep it to myself.
You know, I wish more people would not talk about religion and politics, especially on Facebook. It's like,
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Yeah, it's like shut the fuck up and
I know, right?
yeah, shut the fuck up and do something with your life.
Oh, shit, I just got a Facebook notification. No, let's see, Rashad. What do you got coming up that you want to let these folks know about?
September 21st, I will be at the Backline Quik Draw Comedy show. September 21st at Backline. Tickets on sale. Come get your tickets. You at home, we would love for you to travel to Omaha, Nebraska,
Great.
and to see this lovely show in person.
Right.
You know, taping live. You know, we record them. Yeah.
And we're going to baptize him on stage that night.
Yeah,
So,
baptized, and also before that, I got another show before that. Top Comic. I'm doing 2 shows in one night. First time ever. First of many.
Bet.
Top Comic. Yeah, come see me. Check me out there. So I'm gonna be hot tonight. So we'll see if I win or not. But I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna cuss everybody out. So. Yeah.
Okay, you've changed your ways.
I'm
Fantastic.
changing my ways.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But it means that I'm close. I'm close. I'm closer to winning. So
That's right, one step closer. Let's hear it for Rashad Vaughn. On deck, we have. I'm just gonna start calling him SJS. We have SJS, and he can figure out what that is. But coming to the stage right now, Joe Hopkins. Let's hear it for Joe.
All right, we got some laughter, but who here hates me? All right, okay. Now, you know what I love most about trans women? How beautiful they can mansplain to other women about being a woman. I mean, I can't mansplain like that. And other women can't mansplain back to them like that. It's beautiful. All right, now, how many haters do I have? Not enough. I think I'm gonna have to talk politics. Finally, we have a campaign, political party, that has their social and economic agendas aligned. One party says, promises their voters, if you vote for them, you will be able to get abortion at any stage, anytime, any place, and anywhere. And this matches so much to their economic policies because you won't be able to afford children or a home to raise them in. All right, now how many haters I got now? Why did the politician cross the road? Who gives a shit? Why didn't somebody run him over? That'll do it.
Joe Hopkins, everybody. Man, I think you've got a technique here. What you do is you come up and you say, "Who hates me?" and then you just get funnier as it goes along.
Yeah, I'm just trying something new, trying to go into the hate. I'm waiting for you to bring me up to booze. Well, you promised me sometime I'm gonna have everybody boo, and that's been over a year. And
is that a thing that you're okay with doing?
Yeah, sometime.
Because I've been wanting to do that for
unexpected.
I've been wanting to do it for a year now, but everybody's like, "No, that's going to be too mean." And then they watched you for 6 months, and they're like, "Can we start booing him?" But if you co-sign on it, yes, we will. Let's do a practice boo right now.
Yeah.
How's that sound, Joe?
All right.
Here, let's do a. Oh, hey, let's make it real theatrical. You know, we're having fun here. All right, Joe, I'm going to reintroduce you, and then you're going to come up, and then we'll do your interview. How's that sound, Joe?
Beautiful.
All right, everybody,
beautiful.
scene. All right, cue the music. And now, no, this music is not right for this. Bring that heavy metal shit in. And now, the man you're about to witness is one of the most controversial comedians in Omaha history. When he speaks, the people listen, and they don't always like what they hear. Give it up for the fifth horseman, Joe Hopkins.
I feel good. Knew that I would now. I feel nice. Just like sugar and spice, y'all. I feel good. I
Name
feel
that
good
song.
Since you booed me. Woo, woo.
It's Ray Charles.
All right.
Okay, fantastic. Summer somehow became more offensive than you did up there. That was great.
No, but I'll tell you what, Rashad, you're ready to accept Jesus Christ as your risen Lord and Savior? We can go down the lake. I'm off all week. We'll take Clem down there. We'll shoot guns, and we'll baptize you in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. If you are ready to take Jesus into your heart, my lake is open anytime. The water's warm. It's nice. We'll do it in a shallow area.
Did you finally get all the oil out of there?
Yes.
Okay, bet. Well, yeah.
Is this a sprinkled baptism or is
We're dunking
We
it.
do.
We're
He's
going
a
full
Baptist.
immersion.
We do submergent, full submergent.
I gotta say though, I don't think you're selling it very good because he was already afraid I'm gonna kill him. Now you introduce guns into this. I don't think that's helping the case.
Well, we'll let him have one too, so he'll feel safer.
Yeah,
We're letting him have a gun. I'm out.
Rashad.
Everybody, I feel if everybody's armed, everybody feels safe.
This sounds like the cat or the plot of Far Cry 5. Oh wow! Okay, fantastic. You guys got laid throughout middle school. Great. So I think we're on a new track here, man. I think we need to start having baptisms. I think we should go uber religious with this show.
It is a show about redemption. So
It's a show about redemption. That's
we're already
right.
halfway there.
Yeah, man. Well, you came up and you started talking about abortions at any age, and the ladies just got fired up in here. They were excited.
Hey, I try to appeal to the ladies.
Sure, yeah. I mean, you've always been the kind of guy that women feel really comfortable around, and I've always liked that, Joe.
That
They
is
should.
why we had Joe on as our last guest for Women's History Month. That actually happened. So
God,
the
that's
reason.
right. Yeah, you were dressed like an old-timey gangster. That was so
Right.
player. And then we hung out with your lovely family there on Easter. You hung out, man. Yeah, that seems like a lifetime ago, man. We used to be sitting over there. That's how long ago that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was hoping something would happen
was.
there.
We were.
Who's your hero coming up as a kid?
My hero probably was my grandfather. My grandfather, he was a tough dude. My grandfather horse farmed in southern Minnesota through the late 40s because, horses worked, and he thought tractors were a fad. He thought they were a fad. And
Did
he
you
was
say fad?
Yeah. Fad.
Okay, I wasn't sure with you.
But no, he used to always take me and my cousins up to Canada fishing, take us hunting. He had a wooden leg. He was crossing a fence and he dropped a shotgun and blew his leg off. He crawled all the way back to his truck, tied a tourniquet, drove on in town, and he would still hike, mushroom hunt. We would portage back into lakes with his wooden leg. He'd take all the little kids, when we were growing up, he'd say, kick me in my leg, but then we learned to kick him in his good leg, and he didn't like it so much.
Sure, kind of even the playing field for him. You said he would go mushroom hunting. What kind of mushrooms was he looking for?
Morels in the spring, usually the morels, they're the common mushroom that people hunt around here.
For just eating?
Yes, just for eating.
Not for psychedelic purposes?
Not for psychedelic purposes.
So-
Although they are psychedelic to your mouth, and the richness and the cooked in butter and maybe some corn crumbs.
So you say he was mushroom hunting with a shotgun?
No, he was hunting pheasants.
Oh, he was
And he
hunting
crossed the
pheasants.
fence.
Okay.
Crossed the fence and.
I was thinking, man, if you
I
shoot the
mean,
mushrooms.
But as far as a tough old guy, I mean, if he took a hold of if he took a hold of your hand, you knew it. He was only 5'6", but he was known. You visited people up in southern Minnesota, and they remembered him as just one tough old son of a bitch. And just
Okay.
nice. And
Well, what was his name? Okay, never mind. Wrong question to ask.
oh gosh, Norbert.
Norbert.
And I gave my son, who passed away 2 Octobers ago, I gave him Norbert as his middle name
Oh, that's nice.
in honor of my grandfather.
Yeah, okay. Well, shouts out to Grandpa Norbert. Hell yeah, Joe. Well, you got anything you want to let these folks know? I mean, we're getting the baptisms going on your land. We're going to start shooting guns. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think hope it makes for some good video and a fun time. I also I want this. It's coming into bonfire season if we get a little rain, so things don't burn up. I know one comedian we have local in town. I'm not going to mention names. She's going through cancer treatment right now, and on her Facebook, she was saying the time she wanted, was, like bonfire with friends, time with friends around a bonfire. So I'm open to her friends if they want to set up a time, come on down, and would do one down at the lake or for other people like that.
Okay.
Trying to help on
Yeah, well, I think I know who you're talking about, and that's going to be a really funny crossover with everybody and all their friends at your compound.
During a baptism while shooting guns. This is going to be incredible.
That's going to be an incident right there.
Rashad's
like
never
it.
shot a gun, right? You've never shot a gun? So, yeah, a weekend of a lot of firsts. So.
Yeah.
Look,
well,
I know I see people say, even another comic that performs here, comedian that does politics and stuff, I'm gonna delete them from Facebook or whatever. And I was gonna go up, challenge accepted, but I didn't. And so may the ghost of Sally Marr haunt you in your dreams. If you don't know Sally Marr, she was a comedian, dancer, actress. She was also a talent scout, and she would help guide people such as Joan Rivers and Sam Kinison. She helped bring them up and promote them. And she's mostly known as being Lenny Bruce's mother. And she was a great advocate for free speech. And she taught comedians, hey, you talk about it. We don't limit comedians. The history of comics is to speak truth to power. And it comes from the old court jesters who were the only ones allowed to speak to the king and the court in ways that speak truth to them in ways that were hurtful, as long as they did it in a funny manner. And that is the history of. That is the base as a comic. We are supposed to speak truth to power. Not all the time, not all the time, but occasionally, if you're doing it. Sally Marr was a great proponent of that. And she brought up a lot of great comedians in the time that definitely were not afraid to push the boundaries. And I say, we have no limit. If you want limits, hey, no politics, no religion. Let's not talk about sex. Can I talk about, hey, don't talk about your mom, sex with your mom. I mean, let's be it. I'm a free speech advocate, and that's one of the things that I saw as this cancel culture that made me decide to come back to comedy. Yes, I'm not putting a great effort into it, but
I'm glad you
I'll
noticed
be
too.
retired.
All right, let's hear it for Joe Hopkins, everybody. One more time for Joe. Fantastic. No, we are going to go out there and we are going to discharge firearms out on. Sam, go around the other way, please. For the love of God. There's a goddamn camera right there. Just like everybody else has done, right here. All right, so. Man, this guy. Okay, all right. Anyway, sorry. I asked Joe to plug stuff, and he was like, free speech. We're plugging free speech. All right.
And then kept talking for 10 minutes.
Yeah, dude, he's sneaky like
I
that.
like
He's
it,
got
yeah.
that old man wit, man.
I like it, yeah.
He's talking about Bill Maher's mom or whatever.
Yeah.
So on deck, we... yeah, I know. On deck, we have Lucas Schneider. Coming to stage right now, Syrian Jew Sam.
All right, thank you guys. I don't know, man. I was fucking scared when Joe was talking about baptism. He was talking about lakes and fucking thing. I was worried for Rashad, more of like be like a KKK or something like that. Man, I was a little fucking terrified. Didn't sound too good. But anyway, being a Syrian Jew is sort of like being bi, eating pussy and sucking dick at the same time, or something similar to fucking fuck simultaneously. You catch my drift. I told you guys I need a wireless mic. Oh man, another small conflict in my father's religion. Israel is the angel of death, while in my mom, it's the homeland or the Holy Land. Just more reasons for me to be fucked up. Really, you guys have no idea to be mixed with something positive. Let's say you're Irish and German. You know, that you got the Irish drinking part, but at least you got the positive German in you to make you work. What the fuck, man? I'm a Syrian Jew. I'm fucked up on both sides. Worst of both possible worlds. Imagine saying yourself, let me try to bring the best out of me. Well, what the fuck is that? A cheap asshole that charges family members interest on loans? But fucking no kidding aside, the TSA has gotten so good at their jobs, I don't even get free prostate exams anymore, and I really need them. I'm over 45. What the fuck? I also think I need to diversify because blowing up planes is just not cutting it and making ends meet anymore. I'm thinking of getting into trains, buses, and maybe pedestrians. Fuck, my people have made a killing at border crossings over there. Why can't I replicate that here? Fuck, I also, had to pay for a fucking prostate exam. I didn't realize what a fucking hairy bastard I was until I had to send in a paid stool sample for colon cancer. They said, fuck you, sand nigger. We asked you for a stool sample, not a hair sample. I figured if I'm paying for my crap, I might as well make it top notch. After all, if it's going to cost them, I might as well leave it cost. Oh, okay, I fucking bombed.
Hey, what's up, Samir? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man?
What subreddit are you reading from on your phone there?
Which one?
What subreddit are you reading from on your phone?
I'm using Standup. Fucking what the fuck am I using? I just download Stand-Upper.
That was a lot of words in a very few seconds. What'd you say?
Stand-Upper.
All right, Summer, this is getting confusing. I don't need you chiming in too. All right, so Sam, you talk real fast.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's fine. But I'll be honest. I think you got a lot there, and you don't have to say as much in as much time.
Okay. So
yeah, you
slow
can
it
really
down.
slow your time down. How you doing?
I'm on a timer. I got to blow up this place in 2 minutes.
That's so fast. That's so fast.
Okay.
But that's okay. That's something you're learning. So Sam,
Yes.
take us through your life. How did you get to this point?
Man, it's been a rough life. My parents came here in '79, and the welcome sign at JFK said, "Welcome to America. Syria, your homeland, has now been on the terror list."
So Syria was put on the terror list in 1979?
The day my parents came here. The day I was fucking kidnapped.
So your parents came here from Syria.
Yes, sir.
While Syria was on the terrorist list?
No, actually, they arrived here. They wouldn't have gotten a fucking visa when they got here.
God damn, that's a lot of words, Sam. You got me fucked, dude. I only have 2 ears.
Okay.
I mean, you gotta. So your parents moved here in 1979 from Syria while Syria was on the terrorist list of countries?
As soon as they got here, it got put up.
So as soon as they got here, it happened?
Yes, sir.
So they met you and they're like, oh, we got to get these guys out of here. Is that what happened? It happened
exactly.
shortly after you moved here?
Exactly.
So you guys got in like right at the
Right
last
time.
second.
Exactly.
What happened that caused Syria to become a part of the terrorist watch list?
Fucking Syria is the last country that hasn't recognized Israel.
So they were like, all
Fuck
right,
you.
we don't like Israel. But you say you're Jewish?
Yeah, on my mother's side.
Well, that means you're Jewish, yeah.
Yeah, but-
You'd be amazed how many people come in, they're like, I'm Jewish on my father's side. It's like, well, I hate to break it to you, sweetheart.
worry.
You're a goy.
Well, that's the fucked up thing. Islam claims me on my father's side.
Islam claims you on your father's
Judaism
side.
claims me on my mother's side. So technically, I am a Muslim Jew.
So your mom and your dad must have been fighting for decades now, right?
Well, my mom abdicated the throne. That's why.
She abdicated the throne.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, she just kind of said, all right, I'm not going to deal with Judaism at all.
So she quit being Jewish?
Well-
Because your dad was like, listen here.
Yeah, pretty much.
You see, that's a good woman right there. Yeah. Why can't there be more women like that in this goddamn country?
Easter must be a blast at your house.
Oh, yeah, fucking Passover and all that shit.
Easter, or as mom says, the day we got him.
Yeah.
Oh man, the internet's gonna love that one or hate it. I don't know. So Sam, you come here and your parents come here in 1979. You were what, a few years old at the time?
Yeah,
or
I was
what?
about 4.
You were 4. Okay. Do you remember any of Syria?
Just fucking blown up things and shit like that because there was a war.
There was a war in Syria in
I think
1979.
73, actually.
In
yeah.
73. Okay, so.
Yeah.
So you guys, is that why your parents left Syria?
Kind of.
Because of the danger?
Yeah, danger, exactly. And
It was
there was a
dangerous.
small opportunity to come.
Okay, and what did your parents do?
My dad was actually a lawyer, but he never made it here. My mom was a pharmacist, so she made it in the U.S., but my dad wasn't able to fucking convert his degree.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where did he graduate from?
University of Aleppo.
University of Aleppo?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if they recognize that in the States.
No.
I like that your mom was a pharmacist and she fit right in America. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we got a big job for you. Yeah, we need to get everybody on Percocets.
Exactly. A lot of drug dealing.
Do you do any drugs?
Not recently.
Okay. When's the last time you did drugs?
Yeah, it's been a few years.
What did you do?
I did some Adderall and Vyvanse and shit like that.
Vyvanse, man. If you
Yeah.
know anybody, maybe call your mom or something. I'm trying to get some Vyvanse.
Yeah, it's good for ADHD.
Oh, it's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
No hangover on it.
Just keeps you so wired. You know.
It does. It's like a 12-hour high.
Yeah, it's hard. It's
fantastic.
hard to cool off.
Do you drink at all?
Fucking coming from the desert, we don't have barley or hops or anything like that. So, I didn't get into drinking until recently.
Okay. I think there's other reasons you weren't drinking in a Middle Eastern country, but yeah. So you come out here and you got into barley and hops, huh?
Right, just recently.
Okay, that's cool. What's all right? I'm not the Shia or whatever. I'm not gonna send the police after you. What Middle Eastern? Have you ever gone back to the Middle East?
I've only been back to Syria once.
You've been back to Syria since you left. When was that?
It was about 25 years ago. My grandmother was dying. She just came back she had pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, if she had prostate
Yeah.
cancer, that sounds like an Omaha problem. When your grandma has prostate cancer, you're in Omaha. See, Sam, you have so much to say.
Yeah.
To where you can just slow it down. You
Yeah.
can slow it down. And, nerves are a part of it. You're a brand new comic. I've been watching you progress, and I think you're doing good, man.
No,
You get
thank you,
big
Eddie.
laughs. And the worst thing is, not getting the laughs you could get because they can't hear the laughs.
Oh, because I'm going too fast.
Sure, yeah. You're doing 4 jokes in the time it takes them to get 1.
That's right.
And
that's coming from Addy Herman, who is the fastest with his jokes anyway. So
Aw,
I'm just
thanks,
saying.
Clem.
That wasn't a compliment. I'm trying to give you the same advice you're giving him.
You know what? I'll see you on the disc golf course,
Yeah.
buddy.
There you go.
Thank you, Clem. By the way, when I met Clem, I was like, man, is that like a new type of STD or something?
Oh,
I don't know what he just said, but it sounded funny.
Yeah.
So is it like because I'm holding the mic to, like, how the fuck should I hold the mic? I don't want to kiss the mic.
Sam's getting into roasting right now.
Sam,
Yeah.
Sam took his shirt off a while ago, and I gotta say, I thought there would be a lot more hair.
Yeah, I know.
A lot more hair.
That's because I boxed.
The tits looked about like they were supposed to, and I'm gonna have to blur them out so we don't get canceled on YouTube. But I will say there was less hair, and the less hair is why I gotta blur them now. So,
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he looks just like an empowered woman.
that's right. That's right.
That's 'cause I do
you
waxing.
you took your shirt off. I thought you were Burka Kreischer.
Burger Kreischer? I don't know who that is. Sorry.
Now, that's a good joke right there.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I've been waiting for one of them to fucking hit. What I liked was that you came up wearing sleep pants and underwear, and I still saw your ass crack.
Yeah, yeah.
That's quite a layering system you have there.
Yeah, I just want to keep my ass ready for Rashad, in case.
Oh, okay. So maybe you and Rashad might be working something out after.
I love BBC, It's fucking,
Okay.
Just when I watch BBC, the fucking problem is it's all fucking white sissies. I'm like, what the fuck, man? They don't like brown people like me or something,
Yeah, they don't really allow them here. It's a weird Omaha thing. They're like, man, if you're not a white person, we don't like you. But we like you.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I do. I don't know how Clem feels about you ever since you called him chlamydia or whatever. But that was what the joke was, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that was a joke? Okay. Gotcha. I figured there was something on there.
I don't know. I'm thinking we should baptize him too. He needs the third religion, right?
Yeah.
That's one thing, yeah.
Yeah, which hell are you going to go to when you die, man?
I'm fucking doomed. I'm doomed.
Yeah.
Because I honestly, being a Jewish Muslim, I can't practice either one because I'm only a fucking half a Jew. Only half my
Well,
dick.
your
only
mom's
half my
Jewish,
dick,
right?
Only half my dick was circumcised.
Only half your dick.
Which half? Top or bottom?
I don't know. I can't show you guys.
Yeah, please don't. Yeah.
Well, it's small anyway. So.
Clem's already got enough work on his hands.
But yeah, when I go to the synagogue, they're like, "No, motherfucker, you're not really a Jew."
Why? They say that you're not a Jew when you go to the city.
Because I still know some. I say, Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Oh fuck, they get scared.
So you do your
Is
act
that
in
a
the
joke?
synagogue.
Like I have a tough time telling what's a joke and what's just rambling.
Yeah. So you go in there and you do your suicide bomber jokes at the synagogue.
Yeah, they don't
that
like
might
it.
be why they don't like you. I
They
don't know.
don't like it. And then when at the fucking mosque, they're always making fun of the Jews because if you guys know the Quran is nothing but a fucking insult to the Jews. The Quran calls the Jews monkeys and apes. So
Really?
I catch some imams saying, "No, don't say that about the Jews." They're like, well, "Allah's not wrong. Allah's not wrong." So yeah, so
Okay.
I'm banned from there too.
Well, so and then you go over, so you leave the fucking God damn it. What did you
synagogue.
say?
The mosque.
The mosque. You leave the mosque. I should have known that one. That's another word that has slipped from my brain. You go to the mosque and they're making fun of the Jews and you don't
Yeah.
like that. So then you go over and start making fun of the Muslims in the synagogue, and then they're like, no, we can't do that.
Yeah, they're like, "No, we're politically correct." and
They're
so-
politically correct at the
Yeah,
synagogue.
Exactly.
Wow. Well, I think it's time for us to change that, man. Are you
Yeah.
going to come see me at the Jewish Community Center?
I would love to, man. When is it? What day is it?
It is September 27th. I can sell you a ticket right after the show, actually.
nice.
I haven't sold any of them. They're only $10. I'm doing all my Gaza material. It's going to be a real hit. They're going to
You're
love
so
me.
gonna bomb.
Hey, they'll love me for that. They'll say, hey, yeah, look at you. You know how to work a cruise missile.
Can you get me on for like a minute over there? No.
Can I get you on for a minute? Only if you show your big tits. I gotta wonder, what happened to these Crocs to where they're yellow and black at the same time?
Oh, yellow, because when I go to the mosque in the center, you gotta take your shoes off. So I don't want anyone stealing my Crocs. Who wants fucking yellow Crocs?
So when you walk into a religious building
Yeah,
with those shoes on.
I gotta take them off.
Golly. Oh,
And
man.
then nobody wants, you know how it's famous for people stealing your shoes at the mosque?
People steal shoes at the mosque?
by accident, because they all look alike.
Are we sure it's accidental?
Is your mosque on Leavenworth Street?
Yeah. No, they needed the shoes so they could throw them at George W. Bush.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I remember that in 2004. But you said black? Where's the black?
Just the stains.
Oh, yeah. I got these. They're fucking from Goodwill.
It looks like you were making bombs in those, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, I think so.
And I'm not just talking about your writing. No, I'm sorry. Don't kill me. Have you ever fired a gun before?
No, actually, I'm not allowed to.
Why not?
Because I got charged with domestic violence. I had to give up all my guns.
You and Rashad should hang out. I think it's
yeah,
right
except
on
he got
brand.
some pussy. I got charged for fucking doing nothing.
Okay, let's hear it for Samir the Jew or
thank
whatever.
you.
the hell
Thank
he-
you, guys.
Take care, Samir.
Thank
Good
you.
shit tonight,
Thank
buddy.
you, thank you.
Go this way. Go this way. Don't walk. Yeah,
I don't know which way. I have ADHD.
that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. You can have ADHD and still go that way. All right. On deck, we have Taryn Perez coming to stage right now. Lucas Schneider.
My God, what an educational evening. Who the hell knew Rashad could read at a Dr. Seuss level? Fucking wild. You know, I'm equally shocked that there hasn't been a male strip club with a 2 dancer at a time gimmick called the Twin Towers. where they just lay flat on their backs with an erection, and courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue by Toby Keith plays in the background. Samir walks in and they. Oh, that was stupid. I'm not stupid though. I'm smart stupid. Like, for example, I kind of understand how the engineering and construction of those big concrete curved overpasses work, but I'm stupid enough to think that my car is going to be the one that breaks it somehow every time I drive onto them. All right. Well, I guess that was stupid, huh? Fuck's sake. Oh, anyway. You know what else is stupid? Is people, I don't want to kink shame. I don't want to be one of those guys. I don't get the foot thing personally, but I've seen a sexy ankle, and that's right next door, so I get it. But I don't like people saying that they have a kink that isn't really a kink. Like, I have a praise kink. No, you don't. You just like being told good things about yourself. Fucking everybody does. Fucking idiot. The worst one, cream pies. That's not a kink at all. That's 10 billion years of evolution. That's you following your biological instincts. It doesn't feel good because you're a freak. It feels good because that's how you're supposed to do it.
Lucas Schneider. Man, hot set, buddy.
Thanks.
Man, you got that haircut. You just came back fucking firing, dude. That was nice.
Well, I'm lighter now. I can move around.
Yeah, you're lighter on your feet, man. Yeah, dude, good stuff. Good stuff. I like it. You look like a young Diane Warwick. Or Dionne Warwick. I don't know who that person is.
I look like Lord Farquaad after puberty.
Yeah, Lord Farquaad if he had a growth spurt.
Right.
Yeah. That's great, dude. Well, I find it crazy that you would talk shit about cream pies being a father of 2 children from different women.
Oh, no. I love cream pies.
Okay.
But I'm just saying it's not a kink. That's just...
Giving or receiving? Which one do you like better?
Oh, I'm giving, usually.
Yeah.
I gotta check. It is Omaha.
Well, sure.
I don't live here.
I know, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
Omaha.
right. Man, so you had said you were talking about women. What is your favorite part of the female anatomy?
It shouldn't take this long.
Their brain.
Their brain. That's right.
See, now, Addy, that's how you get women. You say dumb shit like that you don't really mean. That's how you do it.
That's right. I need to lie to women more. I've been meaning to do that.
It'll work better.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Let's
I thought
see.
that was going to be funnier. My bad.
No, it was. It was good. I liked it.
All right.
I mean, it is hard to match, the Twin Towers joke you had up top.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So what's been going on in your life?
I moved, like every successful 30-year-old, I moved back in with my parents, so that's been fun.
Yeah, you're 30 now.
Oh, God. Have been for 6 months or so.
Yeah. Your birthday is when?
In April.
In
18th.
April. Okay, yeah. So you're just a little younger than me.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We're
Older, right?
No, I'm born in February. I'm a Pisces, baby.
That's cute.
I know, right? Sure. And just like cream pies, I have fish that swim. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So porn on a Motorola flip phone, what were the pixels like on that?
Not good.
Not good.
About 8.
Was it videos or still images?
It was videos. You could get videos. It was tough, and it took about 5-10 minutes to load.
Really?
But you could get. I was sitting in the back of choir class. I'll fucking call up someone.
Choir class?
Yeah.
Church choir class?
No, just school choir.
Oh, you were in school choir?
Yeah, man, I did a lot of things.
I didn't know you were a singer.
I did musicals.
You did musicals?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were gay.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's crazy. You meet a guy with 2 kids and you find out he's gay. That's wild.
I think I'm starting to understand how this show got the reputation it did on Facebook.
Hey, we allow gays and women at our shows. I don't care what they're saying on Facebook. Well, if you're the only one that showed up. I invited other people, and they said, no, we're all on our periods.
I look like a lesbian, if that helps.
No, man, you look good, man. You look younger with the hair like that. I like it. It's like a bob cut. I'm kind of hard, if I'm being honest.
Well, that's cool. You and Samir and Rashad should hang out after the show, from the way it sounds.
Yeah, we're all going to hang out and swim together. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, shut the fuck up.
I swear to God, this guy right here, he gets a couple Guinness in him and just loses his mind over here.
Oh, Jesus. Isn't there a dumpster somewhere that you need to be digging through?
No, they shut all the dumpsters. They're actually putting locks on them now. They said the homeless problem's getting out of control.
It ain't the homeless, brother.
Need more green eggs. So who was your hero growing up?
I didn't really have a hero. I mean, I had athletes that I looked up to in their specific places. And I had musicians that I liked, but I didn't have a hero.
You didn't have a hero?
No.
Somebody that you always wanted to be?
Ron White. I always liked Ron White ever since I was a little kid.
With this haircut, you kind of look like Ron White, honestly. You like Ron Blonde.
John Daly, which is basically just the Ron White of golf.
Yeah. Is he still alive?
Oh, yeah, man. He's still out there smacking balls farther than I could ever
The
dream
way
of.
I found out about John Daly was there was a golfing game in Little Rock, Arkansas, and he was like the mascot of it.
Let me tell you, if you got into golf, you'd be a big fan of John Daly.
Yeah, well, I have been going out to the driving course. Really, I've just been a big fan of, the driving course. Yes, I drive my car out there and shoot people.
Quit gatekeeping, Morgan.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's a lot of feminine bad bitch energy in this room tonight, fucking up the flow of comedy in here, I'll tell you what. Hey, Joe Hopkins isn't on stage. Don't boo, all right? Listen, man, we are in goddamn triple overtime over here. Is there anything you can let these folks know before I get you out of here?
Something I want to let these folks know. The Geneva Convention doesn't apply to civilians. That's something you should know. Other than that, the Dubliner open mic every Monday night. I put the list out at 8:30. Show starts at 9. It's been a real good time.
All right, let's hear it for Lucas Schneider, everybody. On deck, we have Ben Webb, but coming to stage right now, Taryn Perez.
Okay, so this is a fucking room full of men and Morgan. I know for my last bit, you were all thinking oh, Taryn, that man said he doesn't want to eat your pussy. Or he doesn't eat pussy. You know, you're like, no, he just didn't want to eat your pussy kind of thing. No, you're wrong, okay? Rashad tells us all the time he doesn't eat pussies. There's men out there that do that. You're dumb, but I mean, but no, I don't want anyone to think that I've ever had someone not take a whiff of the girl dinner I'm serving up and not be hungry. Most men want seconds, all right? But I have another friend. I don't want to call out just Rashad and this dude because, like I said, there's other men like this out there. It's crazy. But I was talking to my other good guy friend, and he said, well, yeah, Taryn, I don't eat pussy either. He goes, yeah, eating pussy's a relationship thing. It's a privilege. He's probably ate pussy in he's like 10 years probably. And I said, yeah, that's why you haven't been privileged with a relationship in 10 years, motherfucker. Like, no woman's going to be with a man that doesn't have a healthy appetite, all right? And he goes, no, Taryn, just get off from having sex. I was like, well, now I know why you don't eat pussy, because you don't even know where the G-spot is on a woman, you know? I'm sorry, what does your dick do? Are you 50 Cent with the magic stick? What is it? Does it vibrate? What? All right? But I can tell you guys right now, let's think about it. The Rose sex toy, that's the most popular toy out there for women. It's not shaped like a dick for a reason, all right? I guess being the only woman, I really wanted to just do that little PSA tonight, pussy service announcement. If we could just spread that, like we should be spreading legs around these faces, I'd greatly appreciate it. Boom.
Taryn Perez, what's up?
What up? Not much.
That's right, that's God. He's chiming in. He said, I approve this message. Taryn,
Sure
how you doing?
Did. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you been getting any head lately?
I've been giving head.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been giving and receiving.
What's your ratio of giving to getting?
Oof. Let me think of my roster.
Okay.
Here lately, oof. Well, one guy's been doing double time, so probably more getting me more getting head than me giving head.
Oh, it's more of you
Getting head. I guess getting ate out. I should just say
I
it this
just heard
way.
you say Morgan. I was like, Morgan's eating your pussy?
No,
What the fuck?
we're just friends. We've
thought she
had
was
that
out of town.
conversation. We're just friends.
Okay,
We
just
gotta,
friends. Okay, I'm
can't
just
be
trying to.
fucking friends. We've decided we have to stop doing that.
That's right. Don't fuck your friends, people on the internet. Let's see here. I love that you referred to it as the hole in your vagina in your first set.
Yeah.
That was very clinical.
Yeah, I know. I
I
know.
had anatomy questions after that. Like,
I know.
Is this
I
a,
know.
Is this a medical condition or is there like a
It's
second
a separate
one
hole
inside?
in your vagina.
I usually say pussy, and I don't know, but still, I'm like, I don't even know. I don't know why I said vagina. I got nervous.
That's fine.
Somebody got a diagram. I'm going to need help here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, never mind. I was not gonna say this.
So at one point you said, I take a woof of the grilled dinner. Was that correct?
I said whiff of my girl dinner.
Oh,
but,
girl dinner. Okay.
But I have been saying every time I do that line at home, I've been saying woof instead of whiff. So I might have said woof.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why I was doing it, but I caught myself doing that at home as well.
The dogs are barking.
I mean, my dog was.
Oh, yeah. You're a wordsmith, just like Rashad.
I know. God, I know.
Well, no, I mean, I think people should reciprocate sexual favors for each other.
I just I will say with the dude, like I said, with the guy that told me that he doesn't eat pussy. Me personally, like that's fine, whatever, but don't ask me to give you head, and then tell me you're not gonna go down on me. Like that's fucked up,
Yeah,
you
that
know.
is.
And then he was like, well, if you don't like to give head, then you don't have to do it to me either. I'm like. Okay, well, there's got to be some kind of foreplay going on, okay? So what are we doing here, you know? So I was like, that's kind of rude, in my personal opinion.
That is rude. Well, you know what you should do? If you want a guy that eats pussy, you should go to Springfield, Ohio and find a Haitian. I've heard they're very healthy appetites.
There's plenty of people here in Nebraska.
Are there?
That are hungry.
Are there a lot of guys eating your vagina, eating out that box?
Oh my goodness.
Well, sure. We're talking about your set.
I know. I had Pretty Ricky just message me earlier asking.
You said Freaky Ricky?
I said Pretty Ricky.
Oh, Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky.
Is he a
I actually
pretty
have
guy?
cotton mouth. Will you bring me my drink real quick? I have such bad cotton mouth. That's part of it too.
Cotton mouth.
No, give me the alcoholic one, sir.
I like how you refer to being sober as cotton mouth. I have cotton mouth. I'm not drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm stoned, but I got cotton mouth. Yeah.
I got that. Well, yeah. So Pretty Ricky's gonna come over and.
No, I got a date coming here at 9. So.
Oh, really? I'm gonna hang
Yeah.
out and do crowd work. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I was like, he was like, well, did you want to go somewhere else? And I'm like, second date? Yeah, let's bring him here with all the comedy friends.
Oh, we'll be nice to him.
Oh, that's what he goes. Are they gonna judge the shit out of me? And I was like, I mean, I hope you don't shit when they're judged. Like, I don't know. I was like, I just think that's a weird way of saying they're gonna judge the shit out of me.
Judge him so hard
Or
he shits himself.
That's what I was like. Yeah, like I was like, they're gonna judge you
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
So
Like,
is this guy? Has he given you any type of?
we have not talked that far. We have not.
Oh,
We went on a first date the other night.
So how many dates do you usually go on before you start trying to get your pussy ate?
One.
One?
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I'll say right now, like, if I go out on a date and not always, but like I'm not that type of person. Like if I'm out on a date with somebody and the date is going great, we're having a great time. I'm very attracted to him. He's very attracted to me. Why end that good night? If you want to go back and fuck, get it out of the way. Let's fuck, kind of thing. Then you're also not wasting time because if they're bad in bed after that, like you can just go, okay, well, bye now, like kind of thing. But I think it's just easier to get the sex out of the way sometimes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, no matter what.
Well, then they get to go into your set next week, so that's always fun.
Yeah. That's the greatest thing about dating right now because everybody knows, like they all know I do comedy. I can't really hide it. And because it's mainly why I'm canceling dates is because I'm doing open mics and shows.
Yeah,
so
you're staying busy. What have you been up to?
Gosh, did your show, Eugene produced the one last night, but it was the Quik Draw show. I did that
Yeah, we're gonna
one.
blame him for what happened last night.
Absolutely.
Well, I didn't want to not give him credit. I just didn't want to give him credit for the bomb. No, it was a fun show. I enjoyed it. It was a lot.
You did good.
Thank you. And then before that, I did Blackstone. I was doing Midwest Best. You're gonna ask me this anyways. I'll just go ahead and say it. I am officially taking Into the Fire, and we'll be running that show at Blackstone now. Richie B handed it off to me.
That's right.
So
Moving up in the world.
yeah. Thank you. It's very fucking exciting, man. So
When's your first show?
it'll be the October. Oh, I don't have my. It's the first. I think it's October 4th. I have to look. It's that first Friday of the month, but it's
Okay.
either the 4th or the 5th. Like I said, but that'll be the first one. I think I'll officially be taking over. We haven't worked out all the details just yet, but I found that out on Friday, so that was really cool.
Well, that's great. Is there anything else you want to let these folks know before I get you out of here, Taryn?
Well, you didn't ask me who my hero was, first of all, so I'm not getting off the
Well,
stage
yeah.
until you ask me who my hero is.
Well, I didn't ask you who your hero was because you had a good interview, but who's your hero? Who's your hero, Taryn?
It's
Are you kidding
Addy.
me? You didn't have an answer ready after you
shut
asked
Oh, no,
for it?
I was going to say it's
You're
you.
fucking kidding me?
Fine, I'm going to be very stereotypical, and I'm going to say...
Taryn Perez, ladies and gentlemen.
Taryn Perez, everybody. Running into the fire.
Trucks
killing
and
all
Taps,
of-
Mike as well. But I was going to say Robin Williams and Adam Sandler usually were my two. I know that's very stereotypic, but for comics.
Stereotypical.
Stereotypical. No, I got told stereotypical is not a word. I don't know which one's a word anymore.
Don't worry,
Anyways.
we'll get together after the show.
Thanks,
All right, let's hear for
please.
Taryn Perez, everybody.
All
We
right.
got one comic left and we're getting out of here. I want you to make it loud. All your love, all your energy, all your attention to Ben Webb.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, congratulations to Taryn. I appreciate her taking that on. BlackstoneTheater.org for tickets and more information on that show. There's your plug. All right, we're good. And I am relieved as a fat man that has gotten ridiculed on this stage over and over about the tightness of my belt. The belly is fighting against it, but at least I got my pants up. But thankfully, I now have a rival that has outdone me. Samir's button on his pants. Oh my Lord. Go back on the video and check that out if you want to. The red peeking through there, it'd be falafel to see that thing burst. That's... Man, yeah, that button is holding on for dear life like David Carradine. All right, yes. So there's your sick reference. On social media, we have all kinds of things that come up. Sometimes we have bots or scammers. Sometimes you come across some of those that are offering you spells for protection and things. I had one recent one, so good. I wanted to bring it up. He has spells for lotto numbers, for luck at your job, and pocket no wet. Finally someone bold enough to tackle the problem of wet pockets. I'm tired of handing cashiers moist money. This guy is willing to help me out for a small fee, where he has a Venmo, regular thing, and a no human blood Venmo. That's a wonderful thing. So I know with the love rituals and the pocket no wet, if I have to sacrifice somebody, it'd likely be my next door neighbor that never pulls her car in far enough parking on the street, so I always have to zig around her on my driveway. So I like my ladies wet and my pockets dry. So Beth, you've got to die. So that's what we got to do. All right, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
What's up, Ben? How you doing, bro?
Is everybody okay? There was a gunshot outside. I'm pretty sure. Just a
Was that
second
what
ago.
that was?
I'm pretty sure.
I saw Eugene fucking getting down and shit.
Yeah.
That's an Arkansan right there, diving for cover when you hear gunshots, because he knows they're coming.
Well, yeah, Trump's not around, is he? I mean,
Yeah.
it's the day for it. Damn.
Yeah, man. Well, I'll tell you what, man. You fucking crushed fucking consistently and very fast up here tonight, man. You got Eugene fucking running around and shit, which I mean that's the closest thing to getting a black guy to run around in Omaha. I mean, oh fuck, damn it. All right.
He's running around like one of those horror dolls. Back and forth.
Yeah, it was like he was on a string just cackling. Man, good set, Ben. When'd you write that stuff?
One more time.
Oh, I said, when did you write that set? That's new, huh?
Yeah, that half of that was just right on the spot, baby.
Yeah.
That's what we're shooting with. So yeah, that's what 6 years in can get you. And,
Yeah.
yeah, not too bad.
You've been doing stand-up 6 years?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Stand-up, improv, acting for 5 years. But
Okay,
yeah.
so you started stand-up before everything else, huh?
Improv first, actually.
Really?
And then stand-up. Yep. It was after my graduation show with improv that I figured I had so much fun doing this. I have nothing left in front of me to go ahead. So I signed up for the open mic, and I remember that one because it was at the Backline. So the Backline open mic, you put your name in a hat, so you don't know when you're going to go up. So you have to stay ready the whole time, just in case you're the next one up. So if that's your very, very first time, I remember the muscles in my neck were so tight because I was so nervous. I heard funny stuff, but I physically could not laugh until I got up there and finally, first joke got some really good laughs, second one as well. I'm like, I think I like this too. Start to relax, and it hasn't been a problem since. So.
Nice. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, you always deliver, man. That's why I always save you for last whenever you grace us with your presence.
Well, hey.
Yeah. No, it's amazing, dude. Like, I think you have grown and developed as a comic. I mean, in the last year that we've been doing this, I've seen it a lot. I've seen a lot of progress.
I appreciate it. 'Cause this is the kind of show that holds you accountable. You cannot fake work.
Yeah.
You can't. You can bullshit. You can stretch things out, but sooner or later, you stretch a rubber band enough, it's going to break.
Sure.
People can see, even if they can't quite have the terminology that we do, like rule of three, setup, punchline, all of that. There's a number of audiences that could still tell they have reached the end of the pier. They don't have anything else. And so I don't want to insult you guys or the audiences or anything else by coming up here and saying I have something that I don't. I want to show you that evidently I'm working, even when I bomb, like when Rachel was here, epic bomb. But I survived it because I know what's coming next is going to be good stuff. You keep digging, you keep fighting, and you keep working. So.
Yeah, absolutely, man. No, you really encompass the spirit of the show because that's how it was in the original days of this show back in Little Rock before we were filming or anything. People could riff off of each other's stuff to where if you're paying attention to the show and you're being present, you can come up there and just kill with a minute of topical stuff from that night. And I think you did that well this evening.
Yeah, if you're able to, yeah.
Yeah, if you're able to.
Yeah, the wise ones are being able to pay attention, have those inside jokes as well as others. But yeah, you get put on the spot, find out, okay, you may be uncomfortable as hell for a while, but you grow best when you're uncomfortable.
That's right.
Yeah, and you got to do it. You have got to just get up here and be uncomfortable. So,
Absolutely. Yeah. And how does the stage feel for you?
Nice and firm. Not too bad with the bouncy. I don't know if that showed on camera if I did something weird.
No, you're good.
Or did you set me up or anything?
A trap door opens and you just fall into hell.
Damn it. Shoot. Okay, that's where the X was. Okay.
No, man. When I built that stage, I thought about you. I was like, dude, I've got to make sure this thing's ready for Ben. So if you're saying it's solid, everybody else can eat my dick.
Oh yeah. Ben tested, mother approved. Is that the?
Yeah, we're gonna put a
Works
sticker.
for peanut butter. Why not? Why not fat bastards on a stage?
Yeah, right, dude. Man, no. So you were talking about how you have to buy big and tall clothes so you don't lift up and show off, pull a Samir. And I mean, have you ever had any clothes blowouts to where you bent over and it just all went?
Yeah,
because I have.
I've had a few occasions. There's been times where I know I need to cut a new hole in my belt. I've had this thing for like 3-4 years or so, and so I just keep cutting holes in it so I don't have to buy a new one. but I'm realizing with all the walking I'm doing, I need to cut a new one in there. But there's from time to time, like if I misjudge what hole I'm on, because you want to be comfortable. You don't want to be cutting off your circulation and all that. But there's one time I kind of misjudged it in particular, and it was at work. I remember that. It was after a team meeting and all that, and I inhaled at the wrong time as I was standing up, and it was about to my knees before I grabbed it and pulled it up. Nobody saw any flash that I knew, though.
So you inhaled standing up and your pants came off?
Oh, it just slid. I have Hank Hill hips and butt. It just, there was
That's
no
right. You
friction
do not have a
whatsoever.
butt. That's crazy.
It was not. That was well. I like her, so I was going to say Taryn ass, but I don't want to go there.
Well, yeah. You were
but
talking
yeah,
about
it
your
was-
favorite hole. That's also something Taryn was talking about earlier. She's got a couple of them down there, I guess.
Apparently, there's extra ones now I didn't know about.
All these holes in the vagina I didn't even know about. Yeah. So your pants slid down your ankles as you were standing up.
See, comedy sometimes is about exaggeration. I just said knees. He went all, it's already down to the ankles. He's trying to get to a point in the interview where someone is trying to mount me and I'm letting him. No, it was knees. All right, I was able to catch it there. But
Condiment your knee. That's interesting. That's a problem I've never experienced. Standing up and breathing at the wrong time and your pants just going down 6 inches.
It's quite a sensation. I got a brief glimpse into what it's like to be a Kardashian. It's just down and ready, you know.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a dated reference. I will want that one back. All right, let's keep the interview going. Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, the Kardashians, they all have big asses now, right?
That's fair. Yeah, they've got the badonk.
They're proof that with enough money and enough publicity, you can have any kind of ass you want.
Yeah, you get to fly down to Brazil and have aborted monkey fetuses injected into it and plump it up real nice. Yeah, for the Americans.
They're aborting monkeys now? God damn, this country has collapsed.
Wow.
So many different jokes. I am not.
I'm just waiting to
tell a
see
few
where
of
he
them.
goes here with this one.
I feel I'm trying to create on the spot, but I'm realizing I'm just feeding future Joe Hopkins sets.
Joe's going to come up here dressed like a furry and really give us a good show.
No. Oh dear Lord.
Well, Ben, what's happened in the last week with you that was exciting for you? Something that gave you excitement?
I'd say being able to go out and just be at a show, have something to really look forward to, and I don't get too many opportunities to kind of hang out afterwards. I'm trying to lean into like the green room or hanging outside the venue or lean into those kind of conversations and relationships where you can often just be around other performers that get what it takes to be a performer, so that way there is the least amount of BS that you can have in a conversation, where with other human beings it's, how's your job? What do you think of the weather? You got all those layers to cut through. With comedians, it's more often than not to just get right to it. Some real stuff. So it's been nice to have catch a good show on yesterday and just hang out afterwards. I'm not a drinker, but they was at a bar and celebrating a fellow performer's birthday. You may know her, Ariel Adams. Be able to just enjoy being around and hanging out. Yeah, no extra pressure. So that was just nice to look forward to all week, and it delivered. It was really something I needed. So.
Hell yeah, man. Well, that's great. Yeah, hang out. That's the best way to get kind of in the zone and, become acclimated to the scene and everything. I recommend hanging out here afterwards, Who knows what Samir's going to get into.
I don't know. There was gunfire out there, so be careful if you're hanging out there.
Yeah, Red Little's in the parking lot.
And for the newer comedians, I know it's good to be able to say, don't feel like you have to hop in on those conversations right off the get-go. Just being around and being seen can be enough. 'Cause sometimes when you're newer in there, you forget. We don't want to talk to you with the performer switch on. It's annoying as hell when you're off stage and set up punchline. What you just said, joke. Kind of what we're doing here with the interview, but this is a show. This is being interviewed. This is for the laughs. But when you're just being yourself, turn the switch off.
Yeah.
Just be yourself and chill, and eventually you'll find your spots, and eventually we'll ask you questions, and then you talk, and we'll welcome them in. But yeah, some of the newer comedians, I know I made that mistake. I made it myself and wondered why some were more annoyed with me when I was around, and I realized, I'm trying way too hard. Just ease into it, man.
Yeah. Well, that's very sage knowledge from a 6-year vet. Is there anything you want to let these folks know before I get you out of here?
Yeah, appreciate that. I am next Well, every third Friday, I'm at the Blackstone Theater with Making a Scene is my improv team name, so I'm keeping that up. Roast Battle, October 5th. Stephanie Hillier with Comedy and Chaos Productions. Caleb Salvatore and Mr. Z run a fantastic show, and that's actually a benefit for Fernando, for his daughter, raising some funds for her and showing him that we're around him, we love him, we're praying for him and supporting him. He'll be doing a set at that show as well. So be good time to see comedy at its horribleness, but also at its pure beauty of no BS. We're here for each other. So yeah.
Well, that's right. Let's hear it for Ben Webb, everybody. Hey, and how about it for Clem Jameson, the fantastic co-host of Quik Draw Comedy. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. September 21st, 9:30 at the Backline. We will be there. It's going to be an amazing show. Thank you so much for starting your week right with us here at Quik Draw Comedy. Have a good night.